mga ka-Team Kapi! So for today's video, we will talk about what are the usual questions when you apply as a virtual assistant. So, if you're interested in this video, please do keep on watching. Alrighty, so the first question is, tell me about yourself. Actually, this question is just not only when you apply as a virtual assistant. Most of the time, employers really do ask about yourself. In that way, they will know a little background of yourself before they hire you. So, yeah, so just simply provide your educational background, your work experience, and just make sure na yung work experience mo is tugma sa ina-applyan mo. So, example, you are applying for a virtual assistant. From my previous video, I stated the different niche of becoming a virtual assistant. So if, for example, you are trying to apply as a real estate virtual assistant, then just provide the experience na related naman sa real estate virtual assistant. So the next question that your employer might probably ask you is, how would describe yourself? So your interviewer wants just only to check if how your qualities or behavior align with the skills that they are requiring for the role. So just be true to yourself kasi sabi nga nila, 'di ba, if hindi mo gusto yung ginagawa mo, hindi ka talaga tatagal sa ganoong klase ng trabaho. So the third question that your client will probably ask you is, what makes you unique? So employers often ask this question, it's because they just want to check if you are more qualified than other applicants. So, ang advice ko lang dito is focus ka lang sa mga qualities mo or kaya mong gawin na you think the business of the client will really benefit on your qualities or behavior. So, like for example, ano yung role mo sa previous job mo na nag-succeed ka? And the other thing is, pwede mo rin mabanggit na ano yung mga nagawa mo din na palagi kang pinipraise ng previous boss or previous employer mo. Kasi yung pagiging virtual assistant is not about being an employee. You're being about a partner in the business of the client. So it's really different if magiging empleyado ka or i-hire ka as a virtual assistant. So yung pang-apat na tanong is, why do you want to work here? In this part, the client is just only asking you, it's because if you are really determined or nag-research ka ba about sa business niya before ka mag-apply sa position na ito. Kasi meron talagang ibang, hindi ko na, meron talaga ibang um, freelancer na ginagawa nilang side job yung ibang kliyente, pero hindi naman masama yon, as long as kaya mo yung pagsabayin at mabibigay mo yung the same quality na binibigay mo sa ibang mong client. Yan lang. So, yung panglimang tanong na probably your client will definitely ask you is, what interests you to apply in this role? So, the client is just making sure that you really understand the role. And also, they want to give you an opportunity to highlight all the relevant skills that you have, that the business will be benefited for that. So the next question is, what are your weaknesses and strengths? And this questions talaga is very common. And if you are hopping from one job to another, I think easy lang sa iyo to. Easy lang sa pag-answer mo sa ganitong question. But my advice is just provide what are your strengths, and regarding sa weakness mo naman, just provide what are your weaknesses and the things that you do to improve or to solve your weakness. So second to the last question is, what motivates you? So as much as possible, be more specific. For me, just provide a real life example and then tie your answer back to the job role so that they will see if what are the things that keeps you or stay in this kind of business, or what are the things that you could do so that the business will grow and succeed. Just simply as that. So the last question is that I think your employer may probably ask you is, what are you passionate about? This is much likely to the previous question, that what motivates you. This one also help the client think if you're really good fit to the role. So advice ko lang sa ganitong kind of question, just provide na yung mga things na hilig mong gawin which is related sa role na ina-applyan mo. So that you will not, they will think that you will not get bored in working in this kind of job at hindi ka magre-resign agad-agad if mahihirapan ka. Kasi nga, passionate ka sa ganitong trabaho, di ba? Make sense? Alright, mga ka-Team Copy, so maraming salamat, especially to those who watch this video until the end. And for those who are aspiring of becoming a virtual assistant, kaya nyo yan. You know what? It takes a lot of effort for you to get hired. And once ma-hire na kayo, sige-sige na yan. Kasi nakakagain kayo ng experience and another skills sa magiging client nyo. And disclaimer lang po ha, these questions are the questions that I've encountered during my interview from a different clients, and some of them as well I've researched. Alright? So maraming salamat, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.